Good evening. Welcome to Thousand Bodies Podcast. I'm King Gerald Jones. We're going to get right into it this week with another podcast story out of the body bowl. Let's get to it. Y'all know what it is. Go like, share, subscribe on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, King Gerald Jones, or Thousand Bodies Podcast. We have a blue ticket. Knock on wood, we got a blue ticket. We got a blue ticket number 2941. Blue ticket 2941. Blue ticket 2941. Blue ticket 2941. We got a good one for you today. Always got a good one, but here's a real good one. So this story took place around maybe 2013, 2014. I'm edging more towards 2013. So at any rate, I met this young lady and I met her off of Facebook. And I remember putting a post up talking about at the time I was 33 or 34. At the time I was saying that I had no children and I didn't, know if I was even going to have children. So at the time that the girl inboxed me, she was 1 year older than me, so she might have been 34 or 35. So after I put that post up, a lot of women or a lot of people were commenting on the post. She slid in my DM inbox on Facebook. So we started talking or whatever. She said, "Oh, well, what are you waiting for?" And she was also saying that she didn't have any children either. But she was saying that her clock was ticking and she wanted to have kids. She also was proposing in the inbox that we should maybe, have a baby together and we could co-parent. And I thought she was joking, but as we conversed more in the inbox, I saw she was serious. So she left me her number. Now, I will say this off bat, I knew I didn't want to have a baby by her. I didn't want to have a baby by somebody I didn't know. And I knew I didn't want to have a baby and just be a co-parent or just be, at least I'm going to try. Nobody plans to be a single parent, but I was at least going to try to make it work. But I knew I don't even know you to make it work. But at the same time, in my I'm not going to say 1,000 bodies, but in my conquest of bodies, racking up as many bodies as I can, which led to over 1,000, I was like, well, this is a free little cat, so I'm gonna go attack. So I'm playing. I'm not, and don't get me wrong. Although I'm omitting that I don't want to have no baby. I am omitting this, but I'm not being upfront with saying, oh no, I'm cool on that because I do want to hit the cat. So she's not only. So I call her. No, I don't think I call her, but we're texting back and forth. So she's not only serious about it, she's telling me about when she ovulates and what perfect time would be for us to. So I just want to hit the cat. I'm not telling her that, but in my mind, I'm like, I just want to hit the cat. I don't really want to, have a baby by you, and I don't really know you, let alone, co-parent with you. So I'm telling her everything she kind of want to hear. So I kind of try to jumpstart it because she's plotting for this to happen as we're conversing. She's plotting for this to happen while she's ovulating. And I'm like, okay, well, how about, I come over and we talk face to face, we meet, and we also see, like, are we even sexually compatible or, how it's going to go? It was met with a little resistance. And that's how I knew she was kind of like serious about, like, it's just, for the baby's sake. But I kind of convinced her like, hey, we should probably practice. And I think I actually used the word practice or whatnot. And I was like, we should probably, see if we even sexually compatible or so on and so. So I convinced her or whatever. So ironically, when she gave me her address, I kid you not, I actually lived like a block, no more than 2 blocks, like a block and a half from where she lived. So I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Like, this is knock on wood. Don't get me wrong. LA is kind of small, especially my following and my friends on Facebook at that time. For the most part, they went to my high school or my junior high school. So it's not ironic that she would be close to me, but she was close to me like a block like a block and a half, no more than a block and a half. So she give me the address. I tell her I'm gonna come over, whatever. She tell me, okay, come over, and I'll be waiting outside. So I'm whatever, I get dressed or whatever. I'm hype. I'm like, oh, I'm about to give me a little cat to scratch off my little list or whatever. So I pull up over there, and immediately I see her standing outside. And she's standing outside, and I park across the street. I get out the car, and I see her, and she see me. And I don't know, she's kind of looking past me. She's looking behind me, and I'm like, oh, like I'm thinking like, oh, it's me. It's me. Like it's nobody. So keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind, because I'm like, who? So keep that in mind. And at this time, I'm a Raider. So I will say this: I'll give her face a 75, and I'll give her body a 75. And when I say a 75, she wasn't pretty, and she wasn't at all ugly. She was just an average looking, effable female. Nothing spectacular in her face, nothing ugly, just regular, regular, degular, or whatever in her face. So then physically, as far as her body, she had a little cupcake booty, nothing major. Something to squeeze on, but no hips, no thighs. Just she was kind of skinny. And she had a little cupcake booty. Nothing major, no cake, no hostess cake, just a little cupcake booty or whatever. But she did have some big chest. She did have big breasts. They were probably like a C cup, maybe a C cup. They were cool little breasts. I was feeling the little breasts. Also, she was brown skin. Nothing really stood out. Her hair was regular, not short, not long. And that's why on the overall scale, it was a 75 in the face, 75 in the body. So continue with the story after I rated it. So as I said, I parked across the street. Now I'm walking across the street, and she's looking towards me, but I'm thinking she's looking behind me. Like, who's behind me? Like, is she trying to set me up? Keep in mind, I've been, maybe she's trying to be like, oh, you ain't about to get 1,000 bodies off me, my homegirl, or something like that. So anyway, I get across the street. Now we're face to face, and I said she's cool, she's average, she's fuckable, nothing major, nothing flawed, nothing major, just regular. So as I walk up on her, like I said, she keep looking behind me, and I'm thinking like, is there somebody behind me? Is she trying to set me? As I get up on her, I realize why she's looking behind me, because I keep looking behind me like, who's it? At this time, I figure out, and I see that she has a lazy eye. Now, at first I thought she was cross-eyed, but she wasn't cross-eyed. She just one of the eyes would veer off and lose. I don't know what it would do, but it made it seem like she was looking behind me. So I see this, and I'm like, oh man, if I just don't focus on the eye, then I can get busy and do my thing. I still want to, woe is me, I still want to hit the cheeks. So she had the lazy eye. And I'm thinking, so I start reflecting on the pictures on her Facebook, and I'm like, whoa, she didn't show no lazy eye, or there was no lazy eye or nothing like that on the pictures. So she kind of catfished me. Kind of, I don't know. You guys, let me know in the comments if she catfished me or not. Is this a catfish? Is this considered a catfish? Because I guess I don't know, in the picture, she would look, her eyes look straight. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, also put it in my mind, hey, stop looking behind you. She has a lazy eye. Don't mess this up. Like, this is another cat that's going to be on your list. Don't make her feel uncomfortable. She got a lazy eye. Stop looking behind you. Boom. We exchange pleasantries, we hug and whatever. I say, hey, how you doing? We walk into the house. We walk in the house and we sit on the couch. So I'm sitting on this couch. It's two couches. She's sitting on that couch, and I'm sitting on. So, like I said, she has the lazy eye, but she's talking. So now she's talking about the baby, and she started telling more about her. She's older and she wants to hurry up and have a baby. And it kind of don't matter. She's willing to co-parent, and she's really serious about this. She's saying even financially, we could go half or whatever, and she's really serious about it. I could tell she's serious about it, and I'm not serious about it. I don't want to participate in this. I just want to have sex and do my thing. That's my angle of it. Woe is me. Shouldn't have did it. Whatever. So getting back to the story. She sit on the couch. I'm sitting on the couch. We running the spiel. I'm also presenting to her like, yeah, all of that is cool, whatever, whatever. But I do feel we need to be sexually compatible. So she agreed. That's why I'm here. So as we're talking, her eye veer off behind me again. But I tell myself in my head, hey, don't look back. Do not look back. Don't look back. It's just a lazy eye. All of a sudden, from the back, I hear, hi. So I kind of get confused and stuck. I'm like, okay, the eye is lazy. Is that somebody? Do I look or don't look? So I'll say hi, but I don't look because I'm trying to not make it uncomfortable for her with this eye. So I'm like, So I finally look at the she said hi. So it's her mom. Come to find out, she's taking care of her mom. Her mom stays with her. So her mom. Oh, I forgot to say. I mentioned it was a nice little house. It was a cool little house. Even I don't know why is that relevant or not. It was a nice. She had a little house that she stayed in. It was like it was nice, whatever, whatever. So the mom said, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And boom, the mom. But I'm kind of like hesitant because I like keep getting food with this lazy eye. So her mom say hi and bye and whatever. She's like, "Are you nervous?" And I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous in the least bit. I'm just playing games with this lazy eye that I'm losing. Like I don't want to look and make it uncomfortable, but then somebody back here, so I need to look. But so it's confusing me, the lazy eye. So let's skip all the shenanigans. So I'm like, so what's up? I hit her with the so what's up? Let's go in the room. What's up? She's like, all right, let's go. No kind of hesitation, no kind of she knew what was up. So boom. Also keep in mind, like I said, I scheduled this for the time that she against what she was saying with her ovulation. But at the same time, I'm still not about to come at her. I feel because I just don't want the baby. So anyway, we go to the room. Boom. We kissing, we loving, we hugging, we not loving, we hugging, we feeling, we touching, woo. And like I said, the body, it was just an average body. It was cool, but the sex is making it. The physicality is making it cool. It's always gonna make it cool, I guess. So we're in the bed, boom, kissing, boom, 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 boom. So I, take off her clothes, take off my clothes. I'm on top of her. She doing what she doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. We doing our thing together. Now, as we're doing our thing, I remember, I don't want to go too hard because there's somebody in the house. So boom, I'm doing my thing and I'm looking at her, boom, boom, cool little, I'm looking at the titties, whatever, whatever, bam, boom, boom, boom. And again, I look in her eyes and she looked behind me. But I remember the mom is in the house. So I look back and I get food again. So I'm looking back like, is somebody watching this? Is somebody coming in the door? The lazy eye gets me again. It ain't nobody. But I'm like, why is you looking at the door? Did somebody just walk in? So I'm looking back. I'm hitting and I'm looking back. So she keeps fooling me with this lazy eye. That's why not that I even considered it, but this is even more of a reason why it would we would have to have just a cold conversation about this. Like, look, man, your eye is lazy and you be getting me if we were to even go to the level of seeing each other on a consistent basis or whatnot. So, like I said, and she get me like two times while I'm on top of her while we having sex. She do get me 2 times on the look away because I'm like, the mom is here, so did the mom walk in the room? So she, and I don't know if I could. I'm her on my back, and she'll look over there, and I'm like this, like, is there somebody in the room? So that lasts for how long it lasts. Boom. So now it comes to the point where I'm about to do my do. I'm about to do my do. So I'm like, you don't want to end her, and you don't want this baby. So you better hit the fake. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but men fake orgasms too. For what reason? Every man is different. At this time, I knew I didn't want to come in there or whatever. So I'm like, let me fake the orgasm and get it. I already got in it. I got what I needed to do. I did what I needed to do. So, but at this same time, as I'm about to I'm like, I still want to climax. We'll call it climax. I still want to climax. So boom, I do the do. I'm faking. I hit her with the moans. I hit her with the groans. I hit her with the shake. I hit her with the bait. So she thinks I'm orgasming. She thinks I'm climaxing. And I am on the brink of it. So after I finish, as I'm about to really climax, I slide out of her and I just lay on top of her. So now I'm actually climaxing, but I'm not in her. I'm on the bed. You know what I'm saying? So boom, and in my mind, I'm like, boom, I did it. I dodged the bullet. I got what I needed. I got what I wanted. Bam, a plus for everybody except her. Well, I guess, because she wasn't, I don't know, she wasn't ovulating, so maybe, she just wanted, I don't know, but she agreed to it. Boom, boom, did my thing. So I was glad, I was happy, I was clapping it up that I didn't, because and I will admit this, some men just, once you get to that climax or that level, sometimes even sometimes it's just hard to pull out. Sometimes it's hard to gauge. Sometimes it's hard to judge when you're about to climax. So I get it. I get it. So, but I'm glad. So you consider it a win. I consider it a win when I pull out and do what I do. So I pulled out. So she thinking, of course, that I came in her, but really I came on the bed. And I'm just laying on top of her. Long story short, we get dressed, we get up, we get dressed, put our clothes on. Boom. I think we go back in the living room for a little while. So she was like, okay, well, how was it? I said, it was cool. We're sexually compatible. Boom, boom, boom. So she was like, okay, this is when I ovulate. Make sure, you come back, or make sure we schedule for us to, do all that week or whatever. I'm like, cool, bet. Boom. Hit it with the pound, hit it with the fat, boom, boom, boom. And I leave. In my mind, I already know I'm ghost. It's a wrap. That's a body checked off, and you're about to dodge the bullet of not even having to fake come anymore, or you got to die somebody who wants to have the baby. So anyway, that was it. That was pretty much it. After that, she did hit me up like, "What's up? About you still come?" And I ghosted her. That's long story short. No, we don't need to put a 10 on the 2 or 2 on the 10. I ghosted her. I stopped answering. Fast forward, she ended up deleting me or blocking me. I don't know. I haven't searched. Maybe I'll look, whatever. And we weren't friends no more on social media, Facebook or Instagram. So I don't know. I guess she didn't appreciate. Maybe she would realize, like, oh, this nigga really don't. She probably caught on to it, like, okay, he just want that sex. Now when it comes to this baby, yeah, you're right. I didn't. If you're watching this, I didn't. Maybe I shouldn't have played the game with the sexuality. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't have. Whatever I did, I did. That concludes our story for this week in the Body Bowl. We'll come back next week with another Body Bowl story, and it's guaranteed to be good. All the stories are good. All the stories we pull are good. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. Also, you have a chance to guess who this person's name is. If you guys want to guess who the name is, go into the comments on YouTube and guess one letter. It's like Hangman style. Make sure you guess one letter, and I'll let you know if you're right or wrong. Once we get all the letters to the girl's name, it will be in Scrabble form. And then we'll go from there and you can guess what the name is. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, whatever. Don't forget to be fruitful and remember to multiply. Thank you.